as you heard, I don't know if we were live at that moment or whether we were not, but I'm just going to recap for you what happened in court this morning. So Judge Mandela Makaula granted the defense an opportunity to have the court adjourned until the 16th of April, and this is because they have petitioned to the Court. So it is a provisional date that has been set. If the Court gives a ruling, we'll possibly see the matter re-adjourn, and then we'll obviously see those witnesses being called to the stand pending on what happens at that ruling at the Court. But I also just want to show you what's happening outside the Port Elizabeth High Court. I'm just going to step aside and ask Blom just to pan and show you the different groups that are outside court. We have the Not in My Name movement, and they've been here since court started early this morning protesting and picketing, and they've also joined in on the ANC Women's League, and they have been at the forefront of supporting witness, supporting victims in this Omotoso trial. And then slightly to my left-hand side, if Blom can also just pan there, I see there's a tree in the way, but there are the Jesus Dominion International Church members who have also been picketing, and I think you can see on your screens back at home that it's raining quite hard today, but these three groups have been outside and have been supporting their respective people. I know that when Lusanda Sulani and Zukiswa Sito walked out of court, those are the two co-accused, we saw the Jesus Dominion International Church members screaming and saying that they are innocent and calling for them to be released. So you would know that they're out on bail, but they're really calling them to be released from the trial, saying that they are innocent, they didn't do anything. I just want to bring into the conversation Tsepo Ndwalaza, the National Prosecuting Authority spokesperson, just to take us through what exactly this means. Tsepo, obviously, court was very short, but just take us through what exactly happens now when the defense approaches the Constitutional Court, and when do we exactly hear the verdict or the outcome of that petition?
Thank you very much, Jade. As the NPA, we would like to assure the public that, in fact, on the 16th, we will be able to know what happens. In the meantime, we will be drafting our papers. That will be, we will also be sending to the Concord by the 11th of this month. We are opposing whatever is happening, but on the 16th, that's when we will know if the Concord has granted the judgment on this matter. But it will, a provisional date will be granted on the day as well for the actual start of the trial, which is going to be in the third term. The third term being from July.
Mr. Dulaza, is there not a bit of a sense of, is the NPA not worried that there's been several appeals on the card, and when exactly are we going to resume with the actualities of the trial and seeing those witnesses come to the stand? Because there's been delay after delay.
In the interest of justice, as the NPA was saying, the defense is exercising their right, but also we are saying we are not going to allow them to do as they wish. That is why we are opposing their petition to the Court. But at the same time, they are just delaying the inevitable. At the end of the day, we want them here inside in court, and we will deal with them.
And then lastly, Ms. Ndwalaza, there's been a lot of allegations circulating in January, the early parts of January, that Mr. Timothy Omotoso has been receiving special treatment in St. Albans correctional facilities, such as a flat screen TV, special foods, and there's also been talks of the fact that he's been preaching from his cell phone within prison. Is there any truth to the matter, and has the NPA been speaking to the Department of Correctional Services on this matter?
Well, as the NPA, we are doing our part in court, and we believe that the facility that Timothy Omotoso is held in, they should be the ones who are dealing with the matter, which I believe they are dealing with the issue as we speak. We are not going to be in a position where we are going to go and try and take over what is their responsibility. All these departments have got their own responsibilities. We've got ours, and we believe that we are going to fulfill it, and they should do that as well on their side. They are dealing with the matter.
And then lastly, those witnesses that are in protective custody, there's also been talks that they've received intimidation. Are the Hawks and the NPA making sure or ensuring that they are safe?
Well, that matter, it's not a matter that we should be worried too much about, because we've got the police, the Hawks that are dealing with that matter, and we believe that they are doing it well. As long as they are there, they are safe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was Tepo Ndwalaza, National Prosecuting Spokesperson here in Port Elizabeth, just breaking down what's going to happen when court resumes on the 16th of April. Judge Mandela Makaula has adjourned the matter for the defense to petition to the Concourt. But Mr. Ndwalaza also coming out there saying that they will oppose whatever the judgment is from the Constitution. With that, it's back to you in studio.
Jayed-Leigh Paulse is at the PE High Court covering that story for us. Now, self-proclaimed Prophet Shepherd Bushiri and his wife Mary are expected to appear before the Pretoria Commercial Crimes Court today on charges